Felicia Day's fingers hover over her keyboard in a tiny, cluttered room in Austin, Texas. She's wrestling with a script no one believes in, a script about a geeky girl who saves the world with her weirdness. Everyone told her that weirdness was a curse she should hide. But right here, right now, she's about to prove them wrong. What if the very thing you think isolates you is your biggest power? Let's unpack that. Most of us tuck away the parts of ourselves that feel too odd, too raw. Felicia's story flips that on its head. Embracing weirdness isn't just brave, it's the key to creativity. Back in 2007, Felicia felt disconnected at conventions and in Hollywood. Instead of shrinking, she launched The Guild, a web series about gamers who own their strange passions. She filmed it from a living room with her friends, proving a tiny, weird idea could explode into a New York Times bestseller. Think of weirdness as hot coals beneath a forge. It's uncomfortable, unpredictable heat. When you hide it, the fire's snuffed out. But when you embrace the flames, you melt old fears and shape stunning new creations. Weirdness isn't a bug, it's the spark of inventive power. Once Felicia accepted her quirks, love for fantasy, obsessive creativity, even social awkwardness, her world flipped. Anxiety loosened its grip and creativity poured out. The surprising truth? Loving your odd parts invites others to do the same. Weird isn't lonely, it's magnetic. Anxiety, perfectionism, jealousy, these aren't abstract concepts. They're monsters Felicia fights daily. But she shows how these foes crumble with a secret weapon. Felicia recounts sitting in a cafe, frozen, paralyzed by anxious thoughts before a big project deadline. Instead of powering through, she gave herself permission to pause, journal out fears, and set tiny, manageable goals. This broke the paralysis, turning terror into momentum, a game changer. Perfectionism is like trying to paint a masterpiece using only the eraser. Felicia learned that obsessing over flaws kills the fun and creativity. Instead, she embraced messy first drafts, viewing imperfection as the raw material where brilliance grows, a freeing shift. Jealousy used to feel like poison, a dark thought Felicia wrestled with watching others succeed. But she reframed it as a compass. What makes her jealous points directly to her own untapped desires. Converting envy into inspiration energized her next bold projects. Creativity doesn't thrive in isolation. Felicia reveals how connecting with fellow weirdos supercharges your art and sanity. Building a wild-hearted community is half the magic. Felicia shares how working alone felt like shouting into the void. When she started sharing her projects online, she found a tribe of passionate misfits. Collaboration with this community sparked fresh ideas and made the creative process joyful, not lonely. She compares creative community to a potluck dinner. Everyone brings their unique, weird dish, and the feast is richer for it. These shared eccentricities create fertile ground for wild ideas you'd never hatch solo. Importantly, Felicia warns against leaning on community like a crutch. Instead, it's a trampoline, pushing you higher, catching you when you fall, but always encouraging you to bounce back stronger on your own. Remember that cramped Austin room where Felicia started? The same place where weirdness once felt like isolation now bursts with possibility and joy. Your journey isn't about fitting in, it's about standing out boldly. Tonight, pick one quirky thing you've hidden away and let it breathe. Write it down, doodle it, shout it, embrace your weird. That's where your magic begins. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.